Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So welcome back to my playthrough of Brothers in Arms, Road to Hill 30. Let's continue from where we left off here then. Let's look at this. Belgian gates here. Yeah, that's a Belgian gate. A Belgian gate is a very heavy anti-tank barrier made of metal and mounted on wheels. The gates were used in Belgium to block German armor in 1939-1940. The Germans recovered and used the gates as obstacles in Normandy. This rare photo shows the Bridge 4 gate in Carrington, photographed courtesy of Lieutenant John Reeder via Bando. And also, if you play the video game Hell Let Loose, in Hell Let Loose's multiplayer, the German team can actually use that to block American tanks. This is the gate on Bridge 4, Purple Heart Lane in the game. In June 1944, Lieutenant Colonel Cole pushed men through under fire one at a time. Purple Heart Lane, then and now. Discovered at the U.S. National Archives. This is a soldier's sketch of the causeway leading into Carrington from the north. Purple Heart Lane. And, again, this was a very, plain area, a lot of plains, very open. It was also marshlands, a lot of wetlands like you see right here. Very little cover. This is why the casualties were so high at Purple Heart Lane. There was some bushes and trees, but not a lot. A photograph of the same causeway 60 years later after the invasion. This is a section between Bridge 3 and 4. So you see why Americans advancing into this type of environment will be very vulnerable. There's very little to no cover. The causeway in Brothers in Arms. A rare color photograph of Purple Heart Lane from 1944. This photograph was taken in the fall. The fields have dried a bit and the grass browning. Museum collaboration and endorsement. The VFW is a vital institution for proud history and a valuable legacy. Learn more about the veterans of foreign wars at www.vfw.org. The VFW believes that Brothers in Arms will help us reach our goal of increasing awareness of the sacrifices of veterans. Video games are a new medium for storytelling, and Brothers in Arms accurately depicts the contributions made by veterans and their families during World War II. The Veterans of Foreign Wars Foundation has endorsed Brothers in Arms. That's really cool. Yeah, that is really cool, and I love how much this game tried to focus on the actual history, and they actually went to the areas, took pictures of it, and tried to recreate the areas as accurately as possible. The Patton Museum in Fort Knox, Kentucky is an unrivaled collection of armored vehicles throughout history. Learn more about the Patton Museum at www.generalpatton.org. Endorsement by the Patton Museum Foundation, Inc. Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30 is a new video game from Gerboxe software that is set in World War II during the tumultuous days of June 1944 and the invasion of Normandy, France. This exciting game tells the compelling story of a squad of paratroopers on D-Day and recreates World War II tactical combat in a way never before seen in a video game. Brothers in Arms is authentic to the fine detail. It is more than a game. It is an immersive experience that tells an important story of the heroes of the greatest generation. In all aspects of fantasy, tactics, and story, Brothers in Arms is a worthy tribute to the soldiers who fought for freedom in World War II. The National D-Day Museum in New Orleans is an valuable resources expanding into the National World War II Museum. Learn more at www.ddaymuseum.org. Several other museums have either directly assisted the development of Brothers in Arms or were used as resources and references to ensure the authenticity of the game. Really cool. And what is that he has right there? Is that that looks like a grease gun, possibly. He has an MP5 there. 1911 here, M1 Garand in the background. Colonel Antle's weapons training for Gerboxe. A team of Gerboxe developers at a live fire shoot in Fort Hood, Texas. The team fired authentic World War II weapons to record their sounds. U.S. Army Major Petraka assisted the Gerboxe team during the shoot. Here he instructs the group on the use of the German Kar-98 rifle, the bolt-action rifle. I have a Kar-98. Colonel Antle left holds an M1 Garand, while Major Petraka right holds a Kar-98. I have both of these. I have the Kar-98 and the M1 Garand. Colonel Antle at the indoor range fires a 1911 caliber 45 pistol. And some people say that 1911 is the greatest handgun ever made. It's still in use today. A lot of people use it, and so I think some soldiers actually still even use it in the military today. You know, it's a over 110-year-old firearm. People are still using it today. It just shows how good of a gun it was. Gearbox artist Jen Wild shoots. Ubisoft's Mark Blondet is training by Colonel Antle in the operations of the M1 Garand. Ubisoft's Matthew Bullard with the M1. Randy Pitchford left, Colonel John Antle center, and Brian Martel right pose in front of a tank. They each operated from the gunner's position. It's also cool that they did research the firearms for the game. Lieutenant Cole's CHM citation. The President of the United States takes pleasure in presenting the Medal of Honor to Lieutenant Colonel Robert G. Cole, United States Army, for service as set forth in the following. Citation: for conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity in action at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty. Lieutenant Colonel Cole was personally leading his battalion in forcing the last 4 bridges on the road to Carrington when his entire unit was suddenly pinned to the ground by intense and withering enemy fire, machine gun, mortar, and artillery fire placed upon them from well-prepared and heavily fortified positions within 150 yards of the foremost elements. After the devastating and unceasing enemy fire had for over 1 hour prevented any more any move and inflicted numerous casualties, Lieutenant Colonel Cole, observing this almost hopeless situation, courageously issued orders to assault the enemy positions with fixed bayonets. With utter disregard for his own safety and completely ignoring the enemy fire, he rose to his feet in front of his battalion and with drawn pistols shouted to his men to follow him in the assault. Catching up a fallen man's rifle and bayonet, he charged on and led the remnants of his battalion across the bullet-swept open grounds and into enemy position. His heroic and valiant action is so inspiring. His men resulted in the complete establishment of our bridgehead across the Dew River. The cool fearlessness, personal bravery, and outstanding leadership displayed by Lieutenant Colonel Cole reflect great credit upon himself and are worthy of the highest praise in the military service. This is what he got the Medal of Honor. Earned the Congressional Medal of Honor for Cole's charge. He is the sole CMH winner in the entire 101st Airborne in Normandy. And the thing about this is, when he led that charge, that definitely gave his men a lot of morale. When they see their leader leading the charge, they're gonna follow him. So he knew about that well, and it definitely gave his men a boost in morale, because they had to do a charge because they were pinned down. As dangerous as it was, they were pinned down and they were getting hit. They had no way of moving up, and so just doing a charge on them, overwhelming them, it knocked the Germans out of their positions. And that's why he got the Medal of Honor. But Purple Heart Lane was a really horrible battle. The US took a lot of casualties. Okay, I read this one here. Ingo Farmhouse. Let's see. The aerial reconnaissance photograph was taken shortly before the invasion. The Ingo Farmhouse Center became Lieutenant Colonel Cole's command post. Lieutenant Colonel Cole stands in front of the Ingo Farmhouse for this photograph taken hours after the action. 60 years after the fight, Randy Pitchford stands in front of the house with the woman who lives there today. The Ingo Farmhouse appears in Brothers in Arms. That is so cool that so many of these buildings you see in the game are real buildings. Okay, let's continue from where we left off here then. The slaughter is in the pursuit. Drive the German defense out of their farms and orchards and rescue Lieutenant Combs' stray patrol. Let's do it. Difficult. That looks like an SS soldier there, the camouflage that he was wearing.
All my men are accounted for. Baker's dozen is more of a half dozen, really. But we're okay. It's the first time I've sat down and talked to some of these guys since before we dropped. Hartsock is still telling stories about his bar fights. Obi is still talking about his dame back home. McCreary is still kind of an asshole. It's good to be together.
We don't have much time, so I'll make this quick. We're spread thin, and there are Germans everywhere. Lieutenant Combs and what's left of his platoon are pinned down not far from here. They might last 2 hours. They might last 2 minutes, but they won't last at all if we don't reinforce them. We have to hold this position as well, so I can't send all of us. Baker, take Hartsock, Obrysky, Zanovich, and bring Combs and his men back here.
Lieutenant Combs and what may be left of his squad has been cut off. Cut through the assembling German counterattack to reach Combs. Okay.
Red! Rally on me!
Let's move!
Understood.
Okay, let's see what we're dealing with here. Yeah, probably gonna get ambushed here. There's a lot of cover too.
Get up here!
Mortars, wonderful.
Get up here! Double time!
You heard him, let's move!
Crap, okay. Move, quick, squad, move.
Get to that cover!
Bad feeling about this area here.
Understood. Move to that position!
Move out!
Oh, I see him already. Fallschirmjäger still, okay.
Four targets! Good shooter! More of them! Heavy base of fire! There! Now!
Trying to get the grenade behind the cover there.
Hit that gunner! Here we go! I can't even see it!
They got him.
Base of fire! Over there!
Pour it on down!
Got him. Nice. That was a good shot, okay. MG-42's down, okay.
Base of fire!
Suppressive fire!
Stay low and go!
Get moving!
Got it!
Get their flank!
Incoming fire! Target that area!
I can't hit him! Pour on the fire!
Okay!
Pour on the fire! I can't see the target!
Target them!
I can't see! Move to the flank!
Scratch Hit him hard! I can't see the target! Target's active! Keep going! Don't stop! Understood. Incoming fire! Obi! Watch it!
Okay. Oof.
Follow me! Let's move! Fall in! Double time!
How do I get through here?
Got it!
Okay. Oh, there. Didn't even see it. Okay.
Keep up the fire! Covering fire! He's down! I can't shoot there, Sarge!
Got him. Okay.
Can't shoot it! Taste this! There's no way, Sarge! Firing! They'd send a few more! Remind me to file a formal complaint with battalion! Alright, we've got one shot at this, Sergeant. We clear off the road and make a run for it. Incoming fire! I need you over there! Face of fire on that mortar! I can't shoot, but I can't see!
Let's see.
Move it! Target's out! Give me a face of fire on that position! Move now! Go over there! Get moving! Another down!
That was a little risky, but it worked.
Hit them now! I can't shoot it! Fire! Okay! Fire!
Oof. Fleetwood Combs. Okay.
No more targets! Stay with me! Let's move! Got it! We'll win today! Keep it up!
We've got to get back to that farmhouse. The only way is up that road, and I saw Germans in that orchard. We have to clear them out on the way back.
Fall in! Double time!
Understood.
Head that way!
I'm on it. I'll suppress them from here! Take them out, Sergeant!
Hurry up! Get over there! Set up
Damn.
and move!
Okay.
Let's go!
Got it.
Let's go!
All my guys go over there.
Get down!
Understood.
What? Take them out!
Here we go.
Press all of them.
Flank them.
No one stops firing! Suppressive fire! Nice
Go for the flank.
Lay it on! Moro under fire! Get on his flank! Let's keep up the fire! Keep shooting! No one stop firing! Shooting! They're afraid!
Get their flank.
Suppressive fire! Good shooting! Suppress those crowds! Suppressive fire!
Where's like fully suppressed? Oof.
They're all dead!
Contacts
Let's stick
eliminated.
together! Move out!
I'm on it.
Yes!
Some pretty good teamwork there.
Keep
Don't
going.
mess with
Take the
me.
target.
Damn fine job, Sarge. Damn fine. Let's get back to the farmhouse.
Stay with me! Get moving!
Got it.
Understood! Red! Bring it in! Let's move!
Understood.
Glad to see you're okay, sir. Baker, we've stirred up a hornet's nest. The Krauts know we've set up CP here and they're about to pour everything they have on us. Everything. Don't let them through.
Let's move! Okay. Red! Go over there! Double time! Understood! Car in! Stay low and go! Red! Take them out! Car in! Target that area!
Come on.
There
show
they
me
are!
those arms.
Head that way! Red! Suppressing fire! Car in! Face of fire! Over there! Move that position! Red! Move fast! Car in! Set up there! Red! Quick! Get over there! Car in! Put some fire on! Red!
Corian! Assault! Oh, shit! Hurry up! Get over there! Red! Cover me! Corian! Don't
Light 'em up.
stop Firing! Shit! Fire! Red! Let's give 'em what we got! Fire! German! Fire! Now! Corian! Unload on 'em! Red!
Before they get in cover, drop them.
Corian! Hit him hard! Red! Fire now! Fire! Corian! Attack down! Shoot them all! Nice shot!
Ooh, okay.
Was that the last one?
There we go.
My little brother's never gonna believe this.
These are for you and your men. Found them in the cellar. It's Calvados. An apple brandy. Get some rest, boys. Tomorrow you move into Carentan.
Okay, so I guess we will wrap this up here, guys. Thank you guys for watching this part. If you guys enjoyed this part, do drop a like, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.